And now, your First Alert 5 weather.
And welcome back, everyone. Well, earlier today, around 2:30 this afternoon, my dad and stepmom Robin flew into the Denver International Airport. And even though they're from Florida, they're used to some severe weather, some hurricanes as well. This is what they saw driving across highway, or I should say Interstate 470 on the southeast side of town, right near Parker. They called me in a panic and I told them to pull over, get somewhere safe. They saw lots of that dime to penny size hail. Some of those hailstones I imagine as large as quarters. And we were tweeting about this, Robin and I, or I should say texting about it. It said it almost looked like snow out there. I guess sort of an unofficial welcome to southern Colorado in the middle of severe weather season. And we are not done with the severe threat this evening. Still seeing several rounds of showers and storms, most concentrated across northern and eastern Colorado. But here in southern Colorado, even though it's a little bit of a break right now, still seeing more rain, more thunderstorms expected through late this evening. And out towards parts of northern Colorado, this is Washington County. This is a confirmed tornado warning in effect until 6:15. The storm is moving off to the northeast again. Confirmed, which means it's been spotted by somebody on the ground, not just Doppler radar indicated. Take a look at what's happening a little closer to home, seeing some drier air moving in on the south and central side of the Springs, but still some rain showers, albeit on the light side from Castle Rock down south towards the Palmer Divide. And looking at conditions into Fremont County, still plenty of lightning associated with this storm cell. Never really pulsed up to severe criteria. That would mean those hailstones have to get to at least an inch in diameter, and wind gusts generated from that outflow up to 58 miles per hour. But still anywhere near thunder and lightning this time of the year, you know the drill. If you hear thunder roar, head inside. And if you're anywhere near a severe thunderstorm warning or tornado warning, you want to take shelter immediately. So through about 9-10 o'clock, tornado watches and severe thunderstorm watches stay in effect. Highest threats will be for wind damage and hail damage. I think that tornado threat generally for the rest of the evening will be highest up into the northeastern plains of Colorado. Here's a live cam view from one of our newest cams here at News 5, Cheyenne Mountain. Looking down at the city below, looks relatively quiet and mellow, at least for now. I would say our next round of rain starts to pick up anytime between about 7 and 8 p.m. That's the base of Pikes Peak, America's Mountain, expecting maybe as much as 5 to 10 inches of snow from this storm system through tomorrow night. So if you're planning a trip up there, be advised it's going to be a lot colder on top of Pikes Peak versus what we'll see down below in the city. Right now in Pueblo, thunderstorms in the vicinity. Outside temperature is 72. And in Monument, a little bit chilly on this Wednesday evening. Cloudy skies, rain showers in the area. Current temp is 43. Low pressure that's sitting over the Four Corners region moves overhead tomorrow morning. This is going to set the stage for some really good upslope flow and widespread beneficial rain and snow showers. Mentioned this yesterday morning on News 5 today. I think the greatest setup will be across the eastern plains and the I-25 corridor, generally north of Highway 50. Again, could see some urban flooding due to areas of heavy rain that move through the region. All this will be moving south to east, or I should say south to north, so it'll be clearing up as you make our way into the afternoon and evening hours. In terms of a severe weather threat, that's going to be highest across the Far East Plains, closer to the interstate. Not expecting widespread severe thunderstorms tomorrow. It's that yellow shaded area, which does include parts of El Paso County, where we could see a slight risk of maybe excessive rainfall that does trigger some of those flash flood warnings. And look at the 2-day precipitation total graphic. Could see as much as 2 to 4 inches of precip over the next 2 days, highest out across northeastern parts of the state. All right, overnight lows tonight, dropping down to the 30s, 40s, and 50s. Highs tomorrow much cooler, especially for areas along and west of I-25. And here's your super 7-day forecast. We're going to call it a super soaker on Thursday. Maybe an isolated storm, otherwise dry on Friday, and then rain chances beef back up by the weekend. Still breakout on Sunday, cool and showery, a high of just 58 degrees. We've got thunder and roses for Mom on Mother's Day this year, with snow possibly mixing with rain up into Teller County. For Pueblo, I've got 60s and 70s through the upcoming weekend. But it's going to be a cool Mother's Day this year. Might want to change those outdoor brunch plans to something inside, as it looks to be wet and unsettled. Canyon City got 70s returning Friday after a wet day on Thursday. A Sunday soaker for Mother's Day with a high of just 60 degrees. And for Woodland Park, we've got rain showers expected through the upcoming weekend. Again, by Sunday with some colder air in place, could see a mix of rain and snow as we start out Mother's Day Sunday morning.